Hey everyone, it's David Faults again on betting on sports, particularly football. Today I'm going to talk about the college bowls. College bowls have already begun. They were played Saturday, three of them. I believe there's one tomorrow. Um, College bowls, you really never know. It's hard to pick. Uh, I try to go by conference. SEC has always done well. Um, And you got Texas teams. Any Texas team in the bowls, they do well. Um, also noticed that Steve Spurrier, whether he was at Florida or now at South Carolina, does not have a particularly good bowl record in the bowls. What else? You can also look at the teams, how they've been doing in the bowls. Texas and LSU. There's a lot of teams that do really well in the bowls. Um, I'm going to give you. Um, I have this parlay. It's only like $5. Um, I didn't have money because I had lost, and but anyways, I have this $5 parlay for 9 teams, and that's so it's basically 9 teams that I think are going to win. So I thought I'd pass that on to you. You can either bet for one team, do with no point spread straight up, or you might try a parlay, a teaser, or something like that. Anyways, TCU, um, they're favored by 10.5 against Louisiana Tech. I believe they can pull that out. Kind of worried about Louisiana Tech because they've done well through the year as far as point spread goes. Next bowl, which will be um, TCU is playing Wednesday, this Wednesday. Um, the next bowl is not till next week. I got it's Louisville versus NC State on the 27th, Tuesday, in the Belk Bowl. It, it's in North Carolina. NC State is favored by 3. I think they can pull that out. This one, I think you could cost a coin between Louisville and NC State. Um, Both very similar. Um, Next one will be Wednesday, December 28th. I have Texas. Texas is favored by 3 against California. I think that's a real good pick to pick Texas. Uh, Next one, Thursday, December 29th. It's Washington University against Baylor. Baylor is favored by 9. I think Baylor is a very good pick. They score a lot of points. Um, and good quarterback, as we know. Um, and next one is Friday, December 30th. It's Rutgers versus Iowa State. Rutgers is favored by a point and a half. I think Rutgers will pull this out. Rutgers is a very good bowl team. Has a very good bowl record. Um, did have a good year. Iowa State is decent team. Just never know about them. Next one I have December 31st. It's Cincinnati versus Vandy. Like I said, SEC schools do well. Going with Vandy, they're favored by 2.5. Vandy hasn't been to that many bowls, but they do have a good record in the bowls. I believe they won their bowl last year. Next one is Monday, January 2nd, Michigan State versus Georgia. I got to feel very good about this one. I'm going to go with Georgia. Georgia's favored by 4. I don't remember the last time Georgia lost a bowl game. Coach Rich has a very good bowl record. I would always pick Georgia when you see Georgia in a bowl game. I think he'll prepare and get ready and do very well. Next one, January 4th. It's West Virginia versus Clemson. Um, that is, I believe, the Orange Bowl. Big East school has yet to win an Orange Bowl, except for Louisville did. Um, that was when Louisville had Brian Brom and Coach Petrino. Um, Clemson, I feel like it's going to get ready for that bowl. They did win their Gator Bowl. ACC championship. I think Clemson will get ready and they'll play well. Um, ACC schools kind of make me nervous though, but um, West Virginia did lose last year in their bowl game. West Virginia, I think one year should have lost to Georgia in a bowl game. Um, Anyways, I'm gonna go with Clemson, favored by 3.5. Um, that could be a very interesting game. Um, then you've got the big one. You've got Bama versus LSU. Um, I'm an LSU fan. My dad was born and raised there. I was born there. I've watched all LSU games. I watched the game against Bama. I've watched every game LSU's played. Some of Bama. I feel that LSU has a better coach and Les Miles, especially in college. The kids have more fun and they're more loose and they're not as under pressure. But like Bama's under pressure from their coach and from their fans and from everybody, and it's a rematch. Usually the team that won before will win again. Um, LSU has a very good bowl record. Um, Kind of feel like LSU's destined again to win a national championship. They had a lot of good breaks that went their way, especially against Alabama. Um, LSU really didn't. LSU had the one close game with Alabama, and they still managed to win it. So either way, I think LSU is ready. As long as none of their players get in trouble before the game, um, they have the two quarterbacks, so it makes Alabama have to prepare for two quarterbacks. Um, Really outstanding team. I think everybody wants LSU to win. We want a true, defined LSU national champion, a national champion. It's too bad LSU is not playing Oklahoma State, so they could see if they could beat Oklahoma State. I think Oklahoma State should be the one playing, but we play, or LSU has to play who it is. I think LSU will play well. Bama does make you nervous, um, so we're gonna have to see what happens. Um, that's all the ones I'm gonna give. There's like 35 bowls. It's They're very hard to pick. The first couple bowls Saturday, one of them was really close. Ohio ended up winning, and with seconds left in the game. Um, Now you're getting into the well-known teams, Texas and California, and the other SEC schools, and um, another good game will be Stanford. I forget who they're playing, but that's going to be a good bowl. Um, it's really hard to pick these bowl games. You can look to see how everybody else is picking, um, but it's very hard to do. Um, but this those bowls will be over. Now let's see, January 2nd. I may place some bets on the rest of the bowls. So if I do, I'll let you know what I'm picking. The pro, nobody did very good over the weekend. I know I had a parlay that included um, Tampa and the Texans, and they lost. It was a weekend where teams with bad records were like Green Bay Packers got beat. Um, Somebody else got beat. At the pro, you never know. I guess I should have. I would say one thing is to never bet on the Cowboys because you never know, but they do usually win. But I would never bet with the Cowboys right now, whether to win or lose. Anyways, let's see. And Texans, same like they were they were doing well and were going to keep doing well, but they ended up losing. Um, really hard to tell right now in the pros right now. So be careful with the pro picks. Can't really tell by stats or record or anything. Um, Patriots were able to um, um, beat the Broncos, and I watched the first half of that game, and seemed like the Broncos might have had a chance, made some mistakes. Anyways, I think in the NFC championship game will be the Packers and the Saints. I think the Saints really want it bad. I think the Packers do too. I think the Packers are ready to get into a game that counts for something, and I think the Saints do too. And the Saints are have been on a run since they lost to the Rams. They lost at the Rams, and then since then they've just really been playing it well. Um, I look for the um, Saints, and the Saints will play their playoff game at home, and so will the Packers. And I believe it'll come down to the Saints and the Packers, probably at Lambeau Field. I don't see that the Packers will clinch home field throughout. I guess it's between them and 49ers. 49ers play tonight, so I believe if 49ers lose to Pittsburgh tonight, Green Bay clinches home field throughout. Um, if the 49ers win tonight, they still have a chance at home field throughout. I believe if you end in a tying record, neither teams have played each other. If you end in a tied record, it's the best conference record. I believe that's right. Anyways, good luck, everybody, and check back with me on College Bowl picks. Thanks. See ya.